I'm really not that great at wrenching on bikes, but I do try to be prepared, and I am learning how to do more things. I've got this new Triumph back here, and I've got to put some stuff on it, so I'm like, well, I should use the toolkit that I pack on my bike, right? Instead of just going over to the big toolboxes there. I gotta make sure I had the right stuff. So let's get this tool roll video going, because it's something that I've been interested in a long time. I try to have a good toolkit. It evolves as I learn things. It's packed right now to go on the adventure bike gathering. Let's tear it apart, take a look. Okay, I've removed that bag. I'd like to show you what I had in there. It's the first part of the puzzle, so it's all in this giant loop bag. I like it because of all these things, and when it's strapped to the rack, it's not just underneath, it's through, right? All the things go through. So these are nuts and bolts and a couple other things we'll show you. Inside my emergency tarp, I have my tire irons and a little jack thing, or hold the bike up. I always have a heavy duty garbage bag on hand that turns into a jacket or emergency shelter. An extra one of these. This goes with the stand, and there's my little tool roll. Yeah, I think there's a couple more things in the backpack. Let's just grab that and take a look. No, the way I was packed was, I have everything. Sometimes this goes into my Enduro backpack, but not today. So this is what we're dealing with as a start. Let's get this thing opened up, and I'll show you what I'm using right now. As you can see, I have a lot of other things on the go here, and I have some experiences to share. Okay, this is the evolution of my kit over, let's say, 10 years, almost 10 years of adventure biking. This is the Moscow Pinner, and you can see it's got some miles on it. This was my go-to for a number of years. I think it's the right size. It holds a lot. It fits inside of this, which is great. And it has some through pass straps there that your things can go through. This is a great thing to mount to the back of your bike. Amaze. Then you can see I bought this at the same time, and it's basically never been used. It's called the Fatty, and I've put my gear in it. It's just, I didn't feel like it offered much more, but it was a lot bigger. There's just a lot of fabric. That's the criticism of both of these kits. Lots and lots of fabric. There's a lot of stuff there. This is pretty cool for the tire irons. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. This wasn't a perfect fit for me. I've used this in my Jeep and on my bike. It's just a kind of a universal tool roll. They're great. In fact, what I have down here was in here previously. And before it was in here, I didn't use this for very long. I have another one that I have in my Jeep, which helps me get out of Jeep situations. This little guy was a lot of fun. This is an Alpaca. Alpaca, if you haven't heard of them, they're just this really cool brand that makes little pouches. They're extremely well made. I really like them. This will fit. Here, let's just do a quick little run. Okay, this will fit in here. Moscow. Okay, it'll fit in there. That's the same thing. It fits in here. Not quite as easily, but I love this pouch. I love this one more than those ones. But tighter fit. So that's a big plus for this. And when you have a limited amount of space, you tend to pack less, which is usually good. This is what I have now. This thing's tight. I really like it. I got this off of Amazon. It is, I'll find the brand when we close it. I've got all my essential stuff in here, but it's got overflow. So when I used the Pinner, especially the Fatty and this, I could get these guys in there no problem. And that was nice. But it's okay. So I've got, mine is largely a small tool-based system with all of the different attachments, you know, all these guys, for everything. And then these are super cool. I think it was Machine Gun Kelly who showed me these. No, it was Russ Patterson. These are reversible sockets that'll work on a hex thing. Amazing. So I've got just about everything I need there for all the different bikes that I have, except for 2 other sockets which are in there. These Nipex little deals are amazing. They kind of adjust to any size, and then they have this incredible biting power. I can patch tires, but you can see here I got a little breaker bar. I do have, this is my overkill. 1, 2, 3. They all do the same thing. These do it more comfortably. This is way stronger. Always have a good extension on you that takes up no space. Could be a little bit of a pry bar. And so yeah, I've got just a pile of stuff in here. Just reef a few things out. And I even have like metric and SAE, because you never know who you're going to be with. Tire inflation, bead buddy, thing for flossing, stems, all that kind of stuff. This is great. All this is great. Nothing super heavy duty, so I did explode this little pouch for you just to show I have taken some of each out of my little KTM track pack. I always have some Loctite or equivalent, some baling wire. I keep one of these duskin pads in there because moisture. And yeah, tire irons and little stamp thing. This, I always have some cotton balls. These have been treated with Vaseline. They're amazing ways to start a fire if you ever have to. But when all this stuff is rattling around, this just kind of is the cushion inside. It works really great. So all that stuff goes in there. And drum roll, this is probably the coolest thing. I bought this for Mikey Van Halen, my riding buddy. And here's why. Let me just show you. This is the Desert Rat. This is something we've been working on for 3 years. Like, here's the side view. It looks like a giant lunchbox, doesn't it? It is a toy hauling truck camper. I have had 2 big bikes in here. It's awesome. There's one ramp here. The second half of the ramp is there. It's crazy. Almost done. Sorry, there are no lights in here. That's one of the things I haven't done yet. But Mikey helped me figure out all the electrical stuff. Man, it is awesome. And it's super appreciative. So just as a token of appreciation, I got him this. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Okay, Mikey rides KTM, and he just got me onto this whole Triumph thing. That's a whole different story. That's another project. Ta-da. Mikey hasn't seen this yet. I got the dirt chip thing sewn in there because he's one of the original guys. Okay, so this is made by Desert Fox, and this is the KTM specific kit. And everything in here is so freaking good. This is the nicest ratchet I've ever laid hands on. It's so cool, just so well made. Actually, there's one thing I didn't think was super bomber, and it's this little thing. Come on, you can do better than that. But if that's my only complaint, just everything's so well thought out. It fits this pack perfectly, and it's got what you need if you own a KTM. So Mikey's gonna put this on his Norden for when he goes too far-flung places. So that's it for toolkit stuff. I love geeking out on this stuff. If at the Adventure Bike Gathering anyone wants to hang out and talk tools and packing, I'm all in. I'm with you 100%. I know that doesn't sound very exciting to most of you, but hey, sometimes you just need to have the right things, and having the right things comes from knowledge, and knowledge comes from learning from people who are smarter than you. So there's lots of you out there who can teach me. Thanks, guys. That's it. Bye.